Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shanae, and if you're just running across my videos, this channel focuses on all things fragrance. So that's niche, designer, and affordable fragrances. If that's something that interests you, please hit the subscribe button down below. And if you are already a subscriber, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that every time I post, you'll be able to see it first and you won't miss out on it. Okay guys, so this video is going to be my perfume tag video. So a lot of influencers have been doing it as far as like with makeup, and they also have been doing it with perfume. So I was tagged to do this video by an influencer on YouTube, so I said I might as well just go ahead and do it. So basically there are a list of questions and you just have to answer them by the perfumes that you own. So let's just go get right into the video because there are 13 questions and I don't want to ramble because I don't want this video to be long at all. So the first question is, what is the newest fragrance that I have in my collection? So the newest fragrance that I have in my collection that I got maybe about a week ago is Dolce & Gabbana's 3 L'Imperatrice. This is the bottle. I think it is exquisite. I actually been hearing a lot of influencers talk about it. I don't like to say influencers because it makes it seem like makeup, but I'm talking about the fragrance influencers. They have been getting this fragrance, so I thought, Fragrance Net had a sale, so I just picked it up to see what all the hype was about. And I think it is a great smelling fragrance. Lately, I have just been wearing it to like get out the shower every day. So it is very bright. It is very floral. It is fruit. So when I smell this, I smell all of the fruit, all of the brightness of the fruit. It's kiwi, watermelon, grapefruit, musk, and sandalwood. So you're going to get that burst of fruit, but then it's going to dry down on the skin. So I thought this was a great buy. And this was actually a blind buy because I've never bought this before or ever seen it before. So the next question that they have was, what is the oldest fragrance that I have in my collection? So the oldest fragrance that I have is MAC's Turquatic. Now I had this fragrance for years, and if you can see, it is so dusty, it is beat up, everything. I got this fragrance at MAC, so MAC does have fragrances as well. I think they have the pink one, and it's like a nude one, and then they have like an ocean turquatic one as well. So this one is very fresh. It is very beach-like to me. I haven't worn it in years, but as you can see, it is more than halfway done. But every now and then when it's like during the summer, I'll throw it on, or if I'm going to the beach, I'll just throw it on. But I haven't worn it in a while, but it does still smell good. I would recommend this one to anyone looking for a beach scent that MAC has, and it's not too expensive as well. I think it was like $80 or like $65, but this is my oldest fragrance that I have, MAC Turquatic. The next question was, what is my most expensive fragrance? So my most expensive fragrance is Kilian's Woman in Gold. I just got this like a couple days ago, honestly. And when I first smelled it in my samples that I got, I knew I had to get it. It was no way I could pass this by. A lot of my fragrances are kind of on the expensive side or on the niche side, but this one was the only one that I actually paid full price for, because I have a lot of niche or designer fragrances, but depending on where I get them from, so like Nordstrom's or Macy's or like Saks or Bloomingdale's, they might like have a sale going on at the time, so I don't pay full price all the time for my fragrances. But this is a higher brand that I did pay full price for. So with the Woman in Gold, to me this screams regal, it screams classic, it screams woman knows what she wants. I know it has bergamot in it. I know it has tonka bean, I think, as well, but it does have that dry down of vanilla, so I do love this fragrance as well. The next question that they have in the perfume tag is, what is my most affordable fragrance in my collection? So that would have to be my Sophia Vergara. This is Sophia. This actually I got for like $15 on Fragrance Net, and they also have it in Walgreens as well. So if anyone is looking for like a celebrity fragrance, this is considered a celebrity fragrance. Honestly, I can't put my finger on what this smells like, but if for my women of color or black women, if you remember, there was a pink like hair product, and that you could like put it in your hair. It was like cream. I can't remember, but it smells just like that. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not wow. It's just okay for me. It's safe. And I'm gonna be honest with you. It is very florally, so it has the notes of blackberry, plum, Colombian rose, vanilla, and some earthy woods in it. In my opinion, it's good, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I just sprayed around the house. To me, this is like a home spray. I wouldn't put this on my body. I tested it out and it was just okay, but I wouldn't spray this like to go out, and the longevity of it wasn't that great, but it is a great smelling fragrance. So I just kind of like to embody the room with it, but I do think this is a great fragrance. So Sofia Vergara's Sophia. The next question they have is, what is my favorite easy reach fragrance? So that would be, if anyone knows me, and I spray this all the time because it's easy for me, or my go-to basically. This is Chanel's Coco Mademoiselle. As you can see, I've used this so much because it is an easy reach fragrance for me. I think every woman should have a Chanel fragrance, even if a person says, oh, I don't like Chanel. I think everybody should have one. Just, this is the one for me. I do like a couple of other ones they have, but I do think this one is something that's every day. I can wear it day or night. I can wear it if I'm going to brunch. I can wear it to church. It's just easy for me, and if I'm going out, I'll just throw it on. So with Coco Mademoiselle, you do have orange, you have patchouli, and you have Turkish rose. And like I said, it's an easy go-to for me. I always just throw this on if I'm going anywhere. Okay, so the next question that they have is, what is your favorite bottle design? So I took that as to mean, what in the body of the fragrance, the presentation of the fragrance, which one is more appealing to me? And of all the ones in my collection, this one. This is Marc Jacobs Decedance. Now, I just feel as though, why not have a perfume that looks like a handbag? Like, that's 2 in 1 for a woman. Why not? So, in this particular one, I do get, it's plum, iris flower, saffron, rose, and jasmine. To me, this is very sexual. It's very sensual, and it kind of looks just as sleek. It makes you feel as sleek as the bottle is. So just look at this. Look at the tassel. I feel like every woman might like this, but there is a fresher version. I think it's called So Decadence. That's just a little bit more toned down and more daytime appropriate. But for me, this is nighttime, and it is just sexual or sensual in a bottle. I think this is really good. I'm almost out of it. Okay, I lied. I'm not really out of it, but if you can see, I'm really low. So I think I need to re-up on this after I finish with it. All right. The next question they have for me is, what is my smallest perfume bottle? The smallest perfume bottle that I own is by Layered First Kiss. Now, I got this, like I said in previous videos, as a dupe for Delina Parfum de Marly. Now, I actually, oh snap, sorry. I actually bought this about, I want to say 6 or 7 months ago. And I love this particular fragrance. Now, I just actually wore this the other day because I had put it down for a little while because I had so many that I was just testing out and reviewing and things like that. But I wore this the other day, and it kind of reminded me of a bed of roses, like I always say it smells like. For me, I'm kind of a citrusy, florally, just a little bit musky person. But this one, to me, it's none of that. It's just, I know it does have those notes in it, but it just smells like straight roses to me. And honestly, on me, I don't really like to always smell like straight roses. I like there to be some type of dry down or some type of opening. But in my opinion, this just smells like straight roses. They do tell you that it has lychee, it has nutmeg, it has peony, it has vanilla, it has rhubarb, it has musk in it. I do get the musk in it. That kind of is what's drying down the rose, but it just, to me, it just smells like a deep rose. So you do, in my opinion, just smell like rose, but just a deeper rose and not a bright, pink rose, like maybe like a deep, sensual, sexual red rose. So yeah. The next one I have is, what is my biggest bottle of perfume that I own? So this one, I consider it to be, I'm on my 3rd bottle of this one. I actually was gifted this fragrance. The biggest bottle that I own is Lancôme's Belle. I actually got this as a gift from my significant other, and this is just good. it has to be good because this is my third bottle of this. I had the 2 smaller ones at first, but now I was gifted the 3.4 ounces of it. I think every woman should try to smell this. To me, this is sensual. I wouldn't say sexual in my opinion, but it is sensual. It's very nice. It's very dainty like. So I do kind of like having this in my collection. Iris, vanilla, praline, and it's, to me, you know, Belle, they say, means life is beautiful, and I kind of think that that's what this reminds me of. When I smell this, I get happy, I get joyful. You know, I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be alive. So that's what this fragrance gives me. So like this type of weather where we're in the summer, you know, when it's not too hot, I'll spray this in the morning. It just makes you, give you that upbeat tempo. So I really like this, the Belle by Lancôme. The next fragrance I have is, what fragrance gives you the best memory association? So, story time. This is Gucci Guilty by Gucci. This is the Perfume edition. Now, just a quick run through of the story. When I met my significant other a couple of years ago, a long time ago, I was sampling this perfume. I wore it all the time and he liked it. We decided to go our separate ways, and recently we came back together, and I wore it the second time around when I ran into him again. And I kept talking about it and kept talking about it while we were together. And so for Valentine's Day, he got it for me. I thought, you know, it's a great, it means a lot of association to me because it's like, you know, I knew him then, I knew him now. And then, you know, of course, we're where we are today. So this is a great fragrance. I do think it is very sexual. I only wear this at nighttime. I don't wear this during the day because it is too heavy. I don't wear it to work either as well. It does have the pink pepper. It has patchouli and it has lilac. All I get is pink pepper. I get the lilac in the beginning, like it's kind of like a floral in the front, but it's not fresh. I wouldn't say it's fresh at all. But that patchouli and the pink pepper, I definitely get the pepper as well. So this is Gucci Guilty by Gucci, the Perfume edition. The next one I have is, what fragrance was worth the hype? Guys, if anyone knows me, I was going back and forth with this fragrance, but Maison Francis Kirk de Jean Baccarat 540 was definitely worth the hype for me. Now, like I said in so many different videos, this is a fragrance where you have to try it yourself. You have to sample this yourself because the molecules on it or the scent notes on them do not agree with everyone. Sometimes you can smell the fragrance, sometimes you can't, so it makes you tend to overspray, which is not necessary at all. But this is a great fragrance for me. It has jasmine, it has saffron, and it has cedarwood. So this would be something that was worth the hype. I definitely agree with it. It does cost a pretty penny, but I think I picked this up at either Bloomingdale's or Saks, and they had like a percentage off on the website. I think it was like 25% off or something like that. So usually when I have niche fragrances that I want to get, I always look at those department stores to see what sales they're happening at this particular moment. So look out for those as well. As the summer is kicking off, they do have a lot of sales going on. The next one, or the next question I have is, what fragrance was not worth the hype? Okay, so this one was not worth the hype for me. It was a great campaign. It was a great advertisement. It was all on TV. Everyone liked it. I do have a bottle of it, and I'm going to be honest with you, when I use this bottle up, I'm almost done. I probably won't get another bottle. This is Valentino's Born in Roma. To me, it just wasn't worth the hype. I did buy it, yes, because I smelled it at first, and I was like, oh, it smells so good. And then as I got other fragrances and my scent notes started to change, I'm just like, it's okay. It's safe. It's okay. But I feel like I have so many okay fragrances that smell a little bit more than this, that this is something I wouldn't run to as well. So this has black currant, it has vanilla, and it has jasmine. So in my opinion, this is a great fragrance, but I wouldn't say it's daytime. I would say it's more in the evening, but I have so many evening scents, you know, and I just don't want to purchase something because of the aesthetic of the bottle. The bottle is very aesthetically pleasing, but at this point in my life, I'm not just going to buy something because it looks nice. So what I was thinking about actually doing was just, you know, keeping the bottle per se, or maybe having a little bit of juice in it left so I can still have it, but it isn't something that I run home to. The next question is, what is your favorite fragrance from one of your favorite houses? So I have so many different houses that I am in love with. So what I meant, or what I'm trying to portray in this question for me, is what what house do I have the most perfumes of, if that makes sense. So for me, that will be the house of Lancôme. I have Belle from Lancôme, I have Idol, and I have Tresor, and I'm also looking to get Oud Bouquet from Lancôme. So for this question, my favorite fragrance from that house that I own is Tresor. This to me, it screams fall and winter. It's very deep. It's very woody. It has vanilla in it. It also has peach. It has lilac. It has musk. It has apricot. It has all these good notes. And I'm kind of a little sad because I got it for Christmas time. And because we didn't have a huge winter, I didn't get to wear it. But this winter, I will definitely be wearing this. The only thing that I kind of don't like about the bottle is that because of how heavy it is, this top, in my opinion, it just kind of seems like a little flimsy. So it's like, you know, even though you're not supposed to pull your perfumes up like this, I do sometimes, and it kind of just like always falls and just falls on the glass or something. So I kind of don't like that. But this is a great fragrance, Tresor by Lancôme. And the last question I have, what is your most used fragrance? My most used fragrance I have currently is Giorgio Armani C. So as you can see, I've used it quite a bit. It's almost up. I would say when this fragrance, right? This is my personal opinion. I love Giorgio Armani. I think every woman should go out and get a sample of C. Now, there are so many different variations of C. You have C the original. You have C Passione. I think that is in the red bottle. And then you have C Flora. I think it's the Flora version. It's in the pink bottle. In this sense, I do like it. I do like it, but I would like to see or smell the other variations of C. Now, I will say, I think personally I will always have a C in my collection, whether it be this one or another flanker or another edition of the C. But for right now, I'm kind of just like, it's good. I like having it, but it's nothing that I would say, oh, it's amazing. It's cool, you know, I ain't tripping about it. It's good. But I want to smell the other variations of it just to see which one I like the most. So guys, that is the end of my perfume tag video. Thank you all so much for listening to me today. If you liked the content that I gave to you today, please don't be afraid to hit the like button down below, and also subscribe to this channel. It is greatly appreciated. I'm going to go ahead and tag a few influencers in this post so they can join along with the perfume tag with me. And thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. Until next time, bye.